Bring that blanket. The one where daddy is sleeping on. Welcome, guys. Let's wait for more people. Share the live. Share the live, guys. Share out the live. Let's wait for 5 more minutes. Thank you for the thumbs up. Now, come in, guys. So, guys, there's this MC that came out to threaten Igbo voters. Igbo voters, right? To threaten Igbo voters against the gubernatorial election tomorrow, 18th. Tomorrow is 18th. So that's what we want to discuss. Oh God, Obidient, come out and stand for yourselves. Nigeria, why is it that your own is always like this? Which one is someone threatening people again? Oh God. Why is Nigeria so lawless? It's so lawless. What's that? How can you go inside a whole Lagos? I'll be doing that kind of thing, and you're not behind bars now. By now. Like, police is pretending not to see what's going on. Are you for real? Guys, come in. Let's discuss this one. This one pass my power. Who does that? Like, if it's any other country now, you would have seen Chris. You would have seen Colomenta. But this is our own. I don't know. The things that you people should react to, you people don't react to. Is the things that don't make sense, don't carry any importance. Those are the ones you people want to react to. This thing calls for a whole, like a whole, how do we call it? It calls for a whole force. Like the whole country should stand together against these kind of things. Somebody is not supposed to threaten people like that. It's not good. It's not proper. It's not appropriate. It's not allowed. Okay? It's just not nice. How can someone come and be threatening people against? Why? Tell me why. It's not proper. Nobody owes you any explanation as to who they are supporting when it comes to voting. Everybody is entitled to their own candidates, okay? And some people even go as far as supporting a candidate that is not from their tribe, because election and candidacy has nothing to do with being a tribalist. If anything, you're supposed to be checking is going to who has a promising manifesto, who is going to stand by the people, who is going to support democracy, a government for the people and by the people. You see? But when you come and then you start saying you're threatening Igbos, not against voting in Lagos, what's that? Who does that? And to make matters worse, police, they are there in Nigeria and they are seeing these things. They are watching the same news you are watching. They are listening to the same news you are listening to, and they are pretending like they're not hearing anything. Why? Somebody should just ring a bell to them. If anything, this is the most important thing. Like, oh God, this one is bad. Honestly, this is bad. Okay. I didn't expect this from Nigerians. Honestly, I feel like I'm disappointed, sorry to say, because it's like the things you guys are not supposed to react to and the things you people react to. If they say, okay, jump into a challenge now, you see everybody in Nigeria will be doing that challenge. But somebody is coming out to threaten you people not to vote for somebody that you know is the right candidate, and you people are quiet. Hmm? People are behaving as if you're not seeing it. You people are turning a blind eye. That's how they used to call it, right? You people are turning a blind eye when you people are supposed to shining your eye well now. You're supposed to be opening your eyes for ground. Now see INEC now. INEC, everything. Imagine, like, oh God. There's this video that has been going viral. Like, even the president-elect himself, he came and was doing one speech, and in that speech, he was saying, I know you people are disappointed because you're not seeing somebody who you expected to see standing here. What's the meaning of that? In other words, the president-elect is not confident enough in his victory, and is just like trying to um own up that he actually rigged the elections. Which one is, I know you are disappointed because the person you are seeing is not the person you were intending to see, or the person you are supposed to see. What's the meaning of that? That simply means that even the president-elect knows that he doesn't deserve that seat. See INEC now, they are being dragged up and down. Today they will say this one, tomorrow they will say the other thing. What's that? God help Nigeria. Honestly, God help Nigeria. And to think of how much population Nigeria has, and how much a lot of people came out this time around to go through this stress just for the change. Everybody was like excited for the change. Then suddenly something just happened and it's like they're not experiencing that change anymore. But everybody is just keeping their fingers crossed, and people are just keeping their fingers crossed, and they're saying they'll take their mandate back. Because honestly, even USA itself, the superpower, came out to talk, and they said that um it's Obi that won. It's Obi that won that election. You see, it's Obi that won that election. Nobody can tell us otherwise. Personally, nobody can tell me otherwise. Okay, and I feel like maybe it's because the people that rigged the election, they just rigged it because they are within. It's easier to rig when you're in it. Okay? So it's because they are within. That's why they found it so easy to rig. You see? But somebody like Obi is just coming in. And see the confidence. He decided to even stand with a party that was not there before. See the confidence. The confidence is giving someone that knows what he wants. He decided to come and stand up on his own. But this thing that somebody will now come and be threatening is not good. Because everybody saw the election day, like the presidential election day, and everybody saw that the beavers were so nice when they were doing other elections, that when it reached the presidential election, the beavers suddenly started misbehaving, which you can't explain. Then after the president-elect being elected, he comes out to do a speech and be saying, I know you are disappointed that who you are seeing is not who you are supposed to see. In other words, he's trying to admit that he rigged the elections. Even him is not actually happy about it. He's not actually happy that he won. How can you beg for votes and come and be begging that people should congratulate you? He has been there waiting for congratulations. Nobody wants to congratulate. As it is now, it's too early to congratulate because anything can happen. I remember there is a time when they were doing all this campaign, and the wife to Peter Obi, she said she was touring the north that time. She said that Obi is very good at court case. Like, she's always in court with one case after the other, and he always wins those cases. So anybody that thinks that he will go to court with Obi for a case and that Obi will lose, that person has some thinking coming. Like, you haven't started thinking yet. You better start thinking again. You better start thinking again. It's too early to jubilate. It's too early to congratulate. You see? And that fear is what they're showcasing. That's why they're using people, sending people to threaten people here and there. How can you tell me that MC Oluomo just decided to threaten Igbos not to vote? Why would he do that? You think he just woke up and did it? It feels like there's someone propelling him to do that. And it's because they are so they're not so confident about themselves. They're not so confident whether they are going to win or not. So they feel the need to threaten people, to intimidate people, and to make people feel like, no, this is not it. To make people feel like, no, there's no need going out. There's no need going out to make our own choice. There's no need going out to support our own person, because they will now be feeling bad. Everybody was there. Everybody watched the election, the way it was rigged, the way they came and caused confusion. There's even there's even some celebrities that voted. After voting, they now tell you that your vote is invalid. What's that? It only tends to show that they're actually trying to pin it down with every means. At a time, they even stopped some polling stations. They said they should stop voting for now. They will continue tomorrow. Why stop for now? Continue tomorrow. Why? When you have people in the polling station, why would you tell them to stop? That you people are going to continue voting tomorrow? What do you mean? How can people stop when they're actually there? People have come out in numbers massively from their houses. Promise, keep quiet. People have come out in numbers, ready and willing to vote in whoever they feel is fit. And because of change, because of the population in Nigeria, even people that have not been voting before, they decided to come and vote, cast their votes for the first time, and they were not even fearing to say it. They'll be like, me, I've never voted before. You could see it everywhere, all over the net. Like, they were doing interviews, personal interviews on the street interviews, and people will come out and say, I've not voted before, but because I've heard Obi's manifesto and given his story, I decided to come and vote change. Why is Nigeria own always different? Like, now that I'm talking, I even feel like crying. It's only in Nigeria that people will now come and threaten people not to go and vote. And police are there and they are pretending that they are not hearing it, they are not seeing it. Do you want to tell me that those police, they are okay? Do you feel like they are okay? Because if you ask me, I don't think they are okay. A good number of them is just walking around with politicians' wives, carrying handbags up and down and eating good. Instead of minding the people on the streets, instead of minding the nation. Are you being paid to carry politicians' wives' handbags? Is that what you're paid for? No, guys, like, tell me, is that what you're paid for? If that's what you're paid for, let me know so that I will not come and begin to para for what I don't know. Obedience, you have to come out. You have to come out in huge numbers. See, don't be intimidated. This is the time. This is the time to do what's right. This is the time to stand up for yourselves. This is the time to change. That change that they don't want, that change has to happen. It's either now or never. It won't be easy, but somehow, it has to happen. I mean, what's that? Okay, another one now came and said they should introduce happy hour. Hey, God. In this crucial moment, the only thing somebody is thinking of pepper soup government and jollof rice. What's that? That if they're selling pepper soup at 200, then they can now be selling it at 50 naira. Who is interested in that? We are thinking long-term things here. We are not thinking about pepper soup. That is how people in the Bible, some people went and ate they sold their birthright for a plate of soup. That is how the other day they now went and vote Ned Nwoko because of Regina. Fabian, you're welcome. First time watching. Oh, thank you so much for joining the family. They went and vote Ned Nwoko, husband to Regina. Why? Because Regina is a celebrity and Regina they like Regina. So they decided, oh, because we like Regina, let's go and vote Ned. Forgetting what Ned has been doing. Grabbing lands and arresting people anyhow in the villages and intimidating elderly women. Just because he's Regina's husband. From the Caribbean. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. You're welcome. You're welcome. Share the live. So, because normally, I don't understand Nigerians. I just don't understand. Normally, because this person has a record of bad deeds, is not supposed to be anywhere around the office. That's it. But because una own a different, because una own you get as e be, the person has to be there because Regina is a celebrity. Regina is a celebrity, not a politician. But the man used her. He used her successfully to get into office. And because of what he has in the past, Nigeria needs God's intervention. Yes, Nigeria needs God's intervention. Because of the track record that Ned has in the past, if you ask me, any normal human being should not be voting that kind of person. It's like you're taking your rights and giving it to the dogs. Because nobody is so sure whether the man has changed or whether the man is actually going to work for the people or whether the man is getting back to office to deal with you people more than he dealt with you the first time. Because he knows that this time around, if he doesn't do everything and acquire all the land and all the property that he wants to acquire now, he will not find any other chance to do it. Are you guys blind enough to still vote that kind of person? I don't understand. Is it only me? Or is somebody feeling what I'm feeling? Like, Maka, why? I don't get it. It's only in Nigeria that people will go to vote. Then you will see the confusion they will cause on the voting ground. Like, on broad daylight. They will just come and rig election on broad daylight, scattering papers and everything, changing everything and making everything to scatter and make everybody to be confused and cause commotion, and they will be beating somebody, they will be slapping a celebrity. Nigerians, we can do better than this. Like, Nigerians, we need to do better than this. Honestly, like, this change is essential. It's basic. And I just want to applaud all these celebrities that have come out, and they have come out to say very rightfully that this time around, even those who are supporting Obi, they came straight up. They did not hide it. Stella Damasos came out. She said, I know somebody will be asking me because I'm in the UK, who am I supporting, who am I endorsing? Me, I'm supporting Obi. She said it outrightly. She did not even fear. And that is how Nigerians need to be. The time is long gone where you people will be fearing and will be pretending. Now it's like, if you like it, you like it. If you don't like it, you don't like it. That's it. No pretense again. Don't come and be pretending that you're okay when you're not okay. Because this okay, you're forming okay today. Tomorrow now, if that person enter, it's you that is going to suffer. This particular person that is president-elect, everywhere me I see his picture online, he's always sleeping. He's always sleeping. And the people that used to snap him, they really know how to capture him. Because God, he's always sleeping. So that is how you'll be sleeping on your ambitions, sleeping on your future, sleeping on your dreams. When you have somebody as strong as Peter Obi, very strong on the ground, Gidigba, he knows his rights and he knows everything that's supposed to be done, and he has connection, he knows the channels to go through, and he has the willing heart to do it. What else are you people asking for? Like, you people are blessed, but it's like you people are wasting the blessing. Nobody should allow any police to intimidate them against tomorrow's election and be telling you that should allow anybody to come and be forcing you that you people should not attend the election ground. People should not attempt voting, blah 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 blah, because you are Igbo. What's that? That's tribalism, and it's not right, because a country is made of different tribes. And when you're doing election, the president is going to stand for everybody, the governor is going to stand for everybody, the senator is going to represent everybody. So it's not about if you're Igbo, if you vote Igbo, the Igbo governor is going to only stand for the Igbo community. It's not like that. It's for everybody. So people should just put this tribalism something down and focus. Look at this thing on a very, very different level. You understand? Look at this from a very different level. The earlier you do this, the better for everybody, guys, because it's too much. It's really, really too much. I'm telling you, given the population in Nigeria, you people are supposed to be actually the best, one of the best countries in West Africa. Like, one of the best. You people are blessed. See oil everywhere, see population, see industriousness. Like, that country, people are industrious. You don't find in Nigeria sitting down on their hands. It's not easy. They're always willing and ready to work, willing and ready to travel, to go out and work for themselves. They believe in working hard. It's like they have this kind of inbuilt toughness. They're the toughest people I know, honestly. And it's surprising that with all the toughness, their country is just deteriorating every day. See now dollar, see where dollar is, see where naira is. Since when they opened this their new nairas now? People are using money to buy money. What's that? Promise, come and carry mama and go and give her to daddy. People are using naira to buy another naira. And they're spending a lot. They're ending up spending a lot. People are struggling in Nigeria. People are suffering in Nigeria, and they have population, and the country is blessed, and the people are industrious, and the people are strong-willed. I'm telling you. In fact, I don't understand. Before money used to circulate in Nigeria very well. You can see them attending parties and throwing money on the floor because the money used to circulate. And money used to circulate because they are industrious. They are into so much buying and selling. They don't believe in being employed to work for somebody. Nigerians don't believe in that. They know that nobody gets rich by being employed to someone else. Nobody gets rich
by working under somebody. They believe in starting their own businesses from scratch and growing it. That's why me, I'm very happy when I see all those Nigerians that come out, even in the abroad, they're coming out to support whoever they're supporting, and they make it clear out there. Clear out there. And it pains me when I feel like somebody is supporting somebody, right? And the person has even taken it upon themselves to come out and vote. And then, after standing on the side the whole day, somebody will now come and tell you that your vote is invalid. Why? Maka, why? Eh? What do you mean invalid? Shey I voted? Shey they painted my nails? Eh? So which one is invalid? I don't understand. That's why it pains me when, after all that stress and after all that struggle, you decide to tell me that the president-elect is another person from whoever was winning before. When they were counting votes, this person was winning. Oh. Everybody that was in that police station, they were hearing it. All of a sudden, you come and change tables. Then the president-elect will now come and be saying online that, oh, I know you people are disappointed because you're not seeing the person you expected to see. That's because him too is not sure of his win. Which one is, I know you're disappointed, you did not see the person you're expected to see? Because you know who you are expected to see. Okay, it's not you. It's not you. You that you're sleeping every concert you go, you'll be falling asleep. If at all, the president-elect has that satisfaction that yes, now me win this one. Now, yes, now me, he can't even come out to come and be saying, I know you people are disappointed that the person you are seeing is not the person you wanted to see or the person you expected to. He can't even have time to say it. It cannot even come out of his mouth. He can't. But why is he coming out? Promise, stop. He's coming out because he knows that he's not the one that won that thing. And that's why I'm supporting this Obidient movement. Let me just say it now. I'm supporting this Obidient movement, like, from now going. Like, I'm an Obidient, you get. And there's nothing you can do about it. Everybody that was even coming out to even say, oh, they're supporting Obi. Me, I like it. I like it because it's good if you say your stand. Say it now. Let us know. Not be saying tomorrow now. Somebody will come and say something, you will come and change it. Stella Damascus came out. She said it. She said, me, I'm supporting Obidient. Full stop. Augusta God came. He said, I'm supporting Obidient. Full stop. You understand? Baba Rex, he came out. He said he's Obidient. Uju Okoli is Obidient. Destiny Etiko is Obidient. You are not. Which one you will be? Because if you are not obedient by now, I don't understand. Is it that you're allergic to change? Is it that you're allergic to good things? Is it that you're allergic to better life? I don't get it. That's why some of them will now go and be claiming a happy hour. Who is interested in happy hour? At this crucial moment, you are thinking of pepper soup. See, if pepper soup is 200, they will now be selling it at 50 naira. Who is interested in that? At this crucial moment. That's why Aisha came out and said, we must recollect and we must reclaim it. Our mandate, we must have it. Like, we are winners and it is by force now. Like, yeah, the kingdom taketh it by force. During those rallies and campaigns, Obi wife herself, during that time she was doing the rally at the north, okay? She said, this man, Obi now, this man is always having one or two court cases. And one thing you must note, he never loses. So even this one, we die here. Even this one, we die here. We are still waiting. Because we are very, very certain that he's not going to lose. He cannot lose. How can he lose now? He cannot lose. How can he lose? It's not possible. If America, the superpower itself, they have come out to say that it's Obi that won that thing, who are you to come and say otherwise? It's not possible. Okay, you now that you say you claim you won, you claim you won. Okay, fine. We are not fighting. You won, right? After your winning, you were begging for winning or you don't win. Now you're begging for congratulations. Why? If you won in a good way, straight up, clear, during broad daylight, you won't even need to beg for any congratulations. Congratulations will be flying from country to country because normally and ordinarily, if any country has election, the president-elect used to receive congratulatory messages and phone calls from all over. Other country president, they will be doing it, they will be sending it. Even on the news, you'll be watching it, they'll be saying, oh, this president congratulated Nigerian president for his new win, for his new reign. You understand? But your own is different. Nobody is congratulating you and you're sitting there. In fact, you're not even sitting, you're sleeping there. Ah, hey. Now, the latest one now. Tomorrow, carry your biro pen from your house because now Hilda Dokubo don post am for im Instagram page. He say there is now a pen they are going to use tomorrow now. That after you have voted finish, they will now go and erase it and write their own. So if you know, you know. Don't say I did not tell you. If you know, you know. If you don't know, na if we say na if we say the results will ambush you. Tomorrow, buy your biro pen from your house that you are going to use and vote, that you know they cannot erase, because the one they have there is erasable. It can do and undo. That's how they call it. That their pen, it can do and undo. You come and do your own finish. After you don't come out now, they will come and rub it and do their own. Now after you've gone, you will now be wondering, say, wetin dey sup, what happen? This other result is not what I expected. You don't know that the pen they used is the pen that can do and undo. So carry your pen tomorrow and don't let anybody intimidate you into doing what you do not want to do. Nobody should coerce you that you should vote somebody that you know very well the manifesto of the person is useless. Why? Because this country needs to change. Nigeria has to change. It has to change. And the change is now. Today. If you people don't tighten your seatbelt, that's how you see it. And that's how the entire generation, our children, they will just continue to suffer like that. See where Naira is now and dollar. See it. The country where money was circulating now. Even POS people now, they are trying to even steal from people. You go, you want to withdraw money. They will now give you outrageous charges. Go and check it on celebrity page now. Queen Nwokoye, she went to withdraw some money on POS. POS decided to overcharge her. She was like, auntie, what is this? Are you serious? Are you okay? Then she was now leaving. Now the girl was now like, so I saw you the verse. As you the verse for film, I saw you the verse for real life. Which kind of rubbish be that one? Because now Nigeria is becoming hard, and it's hard to even get money, access to money. You have to use money to buy money. Now the POS knows that this person is a celebrity. So now the POS person want to take advantage of her and overcharge her. Like the person is overbilling you senselessly. You know, there's this kind of way you want to thief from person. It makes sense. But when you want to thief from somebody senselessly, as if, oh God. Nigeria, we need change. Like, honestly, change has to be today, not even tomorrow. We need change. Okay, if somebody, let me just ask you now, if somebody is a Nigerian citizen, okay, and the person has been staying in Nigeria, just because the person is citizens to two countries, is American by birth and is Nigerian by registration, the person votes, then you claim that the person vote is not valid. Wait a minute. When you were issuing PVC, didn't you know that the person is not Nigerian? You issued it until the person went and voted. After that is when you people suddenly realized that the person is not Nigerian, is non-Nigerian. The other time when they were doing a presidential election now, the beavers were good when they were doing other election. But when it reached presidential own, which was the third one, suddenly the beavers started misbehaving. Who are they fooling? Like, who is fooling who? According to Kenneth Okonkwo's exact words, he said they are telling their own fools that the beavers are misbehaving. They are not telling us. They are telling their own fools that the beavers are misbehaving. Because it honestly doesn't make sense to me. Only in Nigeria where somebody will now go to vote because he's a celebrity. They will now start beating you. And you'll be crying. And nobody is willing to help. Everybody is scared of what I don't know. Lawlessness. And that is the more reason to why you people should support Obidient movement. Is the more reason as to why you people should choose wisely. Is the more reason as to why, as even going to gubernatorial seats, you people should check somebody that is morally upright, that has competence and truthfulness, somebody that is willing to carry people along, not somebody that is going to sit on that seat to start oppressing the masses. If you take somebody that is going to start oppressing the masses, that is how you people are just going to be there suffering. But if you people open your eye and choose wisely, do not be coerced into selecting somebody that you know very well that this one is rubbish. If you select this one, nothing is going to show. If you allow somebody to coerce you into selecting somebody like that, oh, let me say when I don't enter one chance. People are going to see shege. What you people have been seeing, I've not even seen it yet. This is why people are crying that the dollar is like this, the dollar. Now the dollar go do anyhow if you people don't end up with the right people. Nigeria, the population is very high, and you people are a blessed country. You people are supposed to stand together and fight for your rights. Support the right people and change. Like, take the what do they call it? English is very hard. Grammar is not easy. Take the power in your own hands. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, take the power in your own hands. Try to stand together. Try to support each other, and try to support those who are meaningful to you. Like those who you know. You know, when people are vying for seats, there are those candidates that you normally see, they are busy giving you food and money. Those ones are the ones that they are using it to buy your vote, so that tomorrow now you will come and vote the wrong person and start suffering. Go for somebody that is very straightforward, somebody that is very open. They have openness, truthfulness, competence, you know. They're industrious. You can see it that they have the interest of people at heart. They are not actually there for the milk they are going to drink tomorrow. Stand and fight for them. You people have to stand and fight for them. Vote them in, because they're the people that are going to stand in front there and represent you. So if you are being represented by somebody who has sense, of course everybody is going to gain sense. But if you're being represented by somebody who is confused, everybody is gonna be confused. If the mother and the father of the house are stupid, they will give birth to stupid children. Then tomorrow you now say, these children, book no dey enter. How book want to enter when book no dey enter you? That is it. It's just an illustration. If you people vote somebody that is not good, somebody that don't have your interest at heart, that is how tomorrow now everything will just be deteriorating. Everything is scattering. Everything is spoiling. Oh, naira is falling. Oh, no NEPA. Oh, oh, the prices of food is high. Oh, education is like this. Oh, children are becoming area people and that barrows. Oh, kidnappings. All this and that. Why? Because the leader, it starts from the leading people, the rank, the top list. If the leader doesn't even give a damn how many people they kidnap because his own children are abroad, the leader doesn't give a damn how education here is affected in Nigeria because their children are studying abroad. He doesn't give a damn how women are treated because their wives are abroad. He doesn't give a damn about the education sectors when lecturers are going on strike because of Trivial things. The leader doesn't even care. Children will now stay at home the whole semester. Why? He doesn't care because his children do not stay there. His children don't study there. So why should they give a damn? You see, when you choose a leader that is like that, that means your country will be going like this, like this, like this. Your life will be going somehow. Your children will be behaving somehow. Everything will be just confused. And it's very painful that these days, those kinds of leaders, they even go and buy pastors. Then pastors now will now come out and start making prophecies. Wrong prophecies. And they'll not be telling you, God showed me. How can God show confusion? If God showed you people, then everybody should be prophesying the same thing. How come this one is prophesying this one, that one is prophesying the other one, this one is prophesying a totally different something? And you people are saying the Lord told me. Which Lord told you? Because even the Bible was written with different people, but they were led by the Spirit. And that's why from Genesis to Revelation, the Bible is connecting. It's step by step. There's no confusion. In God, there's no confusion. In spirit, there's no confusion. So if you people see how pastors are coming out now with different prophecies that I don't know from pits of hell or from where they pick them from, you can easily tell that these people are lying. You can easily tell that their prophecy is fake. Because if it's not fake, it's supposed to be, there's supposed to be some uniformity. You get? There's supposed to be some look-alike, some resemblance, some step-by-step something. Like you should feel that these prophecies are really connecting, they are going together, the objective is the same. But it's not the same. Why? Because some of them are buying prophets, they are buying pastors to go and prophesy to confuse the masses, mostly women, because women are the highest population you find in church. Daddy, mommy, inside church, when they say, the Lord showed me that this person is the person that all the women in church will now be following that person, even when you know that the person in question is not a good person. Even when you have experience, you have heard or you have actually experienced it in that same state where the person is ruling, or you've heard from a neighboring state that this is the person that used to be there before, and this and this and this is how you used to behave. You used to grab the land, you used to arrest people, you used to intimidate widows, you used to do this one. Even after you have heard all that, because your pastor, your daddy for church told you that the Spirit of the Lord told me, you now go and vote that person. Oh God, Nigeria. God save Nigeria. Nigeria needs spiritual intervention. Like Nigeria needs prayers, special prayers. It needs intervention. I'm telling you. Like this has to change and this has to stop. Enough is enough. Guys, enough is enough. Honestly. Because seriously speaking, I'm worried for Nigeria right now. And I know very well that now with the court case and all that, chances are that we'll get back our mandate, yes. But anything can happen. They always say, don't always put your hope so high, so that if you fail now, you no come and catch heart attack. You see? But the thing is, I'm worried for Nigeria. Like, I'm seriously having sleepless nights over Nigeria. I just feel like, God, what is gonna be like our tomorrow will be like? What is our tomorrow going to be like? Like, that's just what is worrying me. And you can imagine how terrible things are right now. What of years to come if we continue making the same mistakes? If we continue allowing the wrong people to rule? If we continue allowing ourselves to be coerced into voting the wrong people? Our children are going to suffer triple of what we are suffering. Like, they are going to suffer this one times 3, times 4, times 5. Then people will be traveling abroad and you'll be asking yourself, why are they going abroad? Why would they go abroad? Like, if you have the way and the means to go, won't you go? People are going abroad. Some of them are even buying land in abroad and building their house there. They don't even want to hear about Nigeria again. Even when they, when they delete, they prefer that they should carry them go mass grave, go do this thing there. They don't want to hear anything about home again. They don't want to hear anything about Nigeria again because of these kind of things. Because Nigeria case now is always different. Some things that are very trivial things that normally, ordinarily, is not supposed to be like that. Somebody will now come and say, oh, because of this and that, you people are doing like this. Why are you people traveling abroad? You people should stay in your country. Why would you stay in a country that is lawless? A country that every day you wake up, they're intimidating you. People that have money, people that are up there, they are intimidating the masses mercilessly without caring whether they're human beings too. Honestly, it's not good. It's not a good thing. And that's why when I see people like Kenneth Okonkwo, people like Aisha coming out, standing for this thing, I feel joy in my heart. I feel joy in my heart that at least we still have a few that are very strong. A few that cannot be intimidated. A few that the fear face, you understand? A few that knows their rights. A few that knows what is right and they stand by it no matter what it is. They are not intimidated. They don't even care. They don't even want to know self. You are forming, you just form your own there. If you finish forming your own, you come back. You see? So this one now, tomorrow, carry your biro. I'm repeating it. For those of you that are just coming in, tomorrow's election, they say they have a pen that will do and undo. So for your own not to be undone, carry your own pen. Carry your own pen so that you know once you have written, you have written. And if you read there, don't be coerced to using their own pens. If you see somebody coercing you to use a pen that is not your pen, just know that that pen, there's something about that pen. There's something about that pen. Don't be coerced, oh. Don't be intimidated. I'm telling you now, be ready for anything. And also be very careful. Be very careful in public. Another thing, tomorrow, if you're going to vote, just be very careful in public. Be on the lookout. Know what is happening around you so that they don't ambush you or you don't find yourself in a situation that you did not expect. You make sure that you're careful. Take your time, look around you. If there's anything unusual, be very careful. I will not tell you that if there's anything unusual, go and report it to the police, because the police, they are seeing all these things and they're behaving as if they're not seeing anything. That's even one thing that is even vexing me the most, because police now, they will be carrying politician wives' handbags. Is that what they are paid to do? Because ordinarily now, by now, person will come and come say he's threatening people. That MC Oluomo threatening people not to go and vote those IGBOS. By now, ordinarily for any other country, by now that person supposed don't enter detention. Supposed to be detained to talk out and speak out and say who sent you, because he cannot just wake up and come and begin to talk like that. Obviously somebody sent him. So by now, ordinarily, he's supposed to have been detained to explain who sent him. But because it's Nigeria, what do you expect? Nobody is detaining anybody. The person is just walking free. Even the people that he's telling like that, they are even scared. Some of them now even say, oh, if it's like that, tomorrow me, I'm not going again. I'm not going to vote again if it's like that. Some of them are saying, if it's like that, tomorrow me, I'm not going to vote. Which is not supposed to be the case. Honestly, not supposed to. Let me tell you that, hey, what is it called? A comfortable place is not a successful place. If you feel that you're in a comfort zone, you cannot work hard enough. If you feel you're in a comfort zone, you cannot even wake up to go and vote, because you'll be feeling that anyway, whether they vote who or who, me, I can still feed, I can still pay my house rent every year, I can still take my children to beautiful schools abroad. You see, when you're feeling all that comfortable, yes. Fabian says he's from a Caribbean descent. He wants his country, his homeland to be preserved, so he has something to come home to. That is what every Nigerian wants. They want something to come home to, but it's like every year these same people are rigging election, these same people are making the place tougher and harder. So what are they coming home for? What are they coming home to? It's like they're losing hope every day. And to top it up, police that they have, their police is not helping. Exactly. Yes, Black Voices TV. Exactly. The police that they have, the police is not doing anything. I heard that their own now is to carry politician wives' handbags. That's what they know how to do. And be following them around, following them about, and they'll be buying them chicken and rice, jollof, and they'll be eating better soup. And they are feeling okay because after all, what it concern them, they are being paid. Even though me and you know that that is not what they are being paid for. But because it's Nigeria, what do you expect? In Nigeria, you expect the unexpectable. That's just the truth. When other countries are going like this, Nigeria is going like that. When other countries are voting younger presidents, then they want to vote very old ones that are even so tired. Those ones that you even know that this person cannot think for themselves. They will need a representative to be thinking for them. Of which, if a representative now thinks and the thoughts of the representative does not align with the purpose of the people, that is it. They have lost track. Straight up. Like there's no two ways. They have lost track straight up. Imagine somebody that every meeting you attend, you'll be sleeping. Which kind of human being is that one? Can that one even do a whole presidential speech without reading it? Even if he's reading it, he'll still be fumbling. Yes, sister, my heart is with the people of Nigeria. This is having a major impact on Black people around the world. They want to oppress. Yes, it's oppression. Like my brother, it's total oppression. See, someone coming out and telling you people that, threatening you, not even threatening you people that you should not vote. What's that? It's oppression. Oppressing the masses. And they are using this tactic of fear. They put fear in you. Once they put fear in you, you cringe. Once you cringe, that's it. You lose your purpose, you lose your focus. Even when you had actually planned that, tomorrow I'll wake up very early and go and do this thing. Now you'll be saying, since they say this like this, let me not even try it. I don't want to go and find myself in problems. I don't want to go and lose my life. I don't want to go and be the next person they will beat. Honestly, everybody in this life, we need to pray for Nigeria, like pray for Nigeria. Like Nigeria needs intercession right now. Like we should intercede for everything that is God's purpose to prevail. Because what's happening now, there's no way that way is God's purpose. What's happening in Nigeria now, there's no way it's God's purpose. No. I don't agree. That's why that even the president-elect will come and be saying, I'm sure you people are disappointed because you are not seeing the person you are expected to see. No, now. I feel like subscribing. It's really bad. Oppression in the fullest. No arrest made. There was a country right on sis. Yes, people are being oppressed publicly and nobody is arresting them. I'm telling you that the police are working with politician wives, holding their handbags for them. The politician wife will now be buying them good food. They will now be eating it and they will be feeling okay. Right now it's as bad as that. How can somebody come out and oppress the masses like this? And by now, the person is still working freely, like he has not been detained. By now, the person should be in one questioning room. He's supposed to be questioned to cough out who sent you to go and tell those people that kind of threats. Ordinarily, in any other country, that's what would be gone on by now. But because it's Nigeria, the person is just there. Police is forming blind eye. And because of this, it should tell you that the people in power have already paid the police. Yes. You don't need anybody to tell you that. Just use your tongue to count your teeth. You just add 1 + 1 and know what's going on. We are not children, guys. We are not children. These things you just look at and you just know that this one this one is bad. You see? Oh God. Nigeria needs God on a very high level now. It needs God on a very high level. I'm telling you, like, oh no. This needs to change. Like, this really needs to change. Everybody should be very, very careful. Everybody should be very careful not to be coerced to voting somebody that you know very well that this person is not good. Nigeria needs revolution. Exactly, Black Voice. Revolution is the word. And nobody will carry revolution and give to Nigeria. Nigerians themselves, they have to stand up and do this thing. They have to stop all this. Like, which one is? You go to transact money. POS will want to be overcharging you. You want to go and get money. The bank will now be telling you, oh, there is no money, or you can only withdraw this amount. And the money inside the bank is your money. Yes. And those youths are the ones that are being told now, are being threatened now, so that they will now get scared and now cringe, so that they will not come out. And that's why I said that I'm supporting Obidient movement, because Obidient movement are those youths that they have the capacity and the capability to go out there and stand for their rights, talk for themselves. They are not intimidated. They refuse to be intimidated. They refuse. They say enough is enough. How can you go to a bank, your own money that you have been saving, you want to withdraw it, they will not tell you that you cannot withdraw it. Okay, maybe you're using your phone now. You have an app. Me too, I support the... Yes, nice, very nice. Now, the money that you have been keeping, your own money. I'm not saying somebody else's money. Your money now that you have been keeping. You want to withdraw it. You have an app in your phone that you want to use to access your money and all that things. Or you want to make a transfer to somebody. You now make a transfer. The transfer will be hanging. It will not be going. Promise, stop the noise. The transfer will now be hanging. It will not be going. You want to withdraw your own money. They will not allow you. Peter Doche said it the other day now. He said he wants to go and withdraw his own money from the bank. They will tell him he cannot withdraw the money. It's for his own good. He wants to go and buy fuel for his car. They will tell him he cannot buy that fuel because it's for his own good. What's that? Like, I don't get it. And all this drama is in Nigeria that you see it. And it's in Nigeria that you will now go to report something to the police. And it's you that the police will change it for you. They will change it for you. POS vendors will charge you 3K for 10K withdrawal. We buy money. I am telling you, like, oh God. So what is the money helping you with now? You want to withdraw 10K. They have already collected 3K from your hands. So whatever you wanted to use that 10K for is not going to reach. Obviously, it's not going to reach, because when you have calculated that you want to go and withdraw 10K, Shabi, you already calculate what you want to take and buy. Then you now go and reach there. They will now charge you that kind of anonymous, whatever, ambiguous amount. And you are like, even I said this money is small. Oh. You see? That's what Queen Wokwe just said today on her post on Instagram. She was very, very offended. She went to a POS to go and collect money. Shebi if you go bank will not tell you story. So you have no choice than to go to POS, because of course you need money and you have things you need to do with your money. So she now went to withdraw the money. After going to withdraw the money, the bank now told her something. Promise, go and bring me daddy phone. Get your daddy phone for me. The POS person now was trying to overcharge her, and she got very irritated. Then she just collected her card and she was leaving. And then the POS woman was like, madam, na so you dey vex? I think the way you dey take the vex for film, na so you dey vex for real life? Which kind talk be that one? It just seems as if the person was doing it intentionally, just to make her get angry, or maybe the person just wanted to steal from her intentionally and purposely, because the person feels that, oh, she's a celebrity, she has money. Who told you people that celebrity they have money? If you know how those people suffer to make their money, you not even admire it. The only thing that being a celebrity does for you is that if you are a celebrity, you will now be known. Okay, so like if you are having a business, or you are selling something, or maybe you are into real estate business, and somebody just mentioned that, okay, the owner of this company is so and so. Because you are a celebrity and you're a public figure, they now know that, okay, it's authentic. Or they now feel like, okay, since so and so's name is mentioned, it's real, let me make transfer, let me buy it, let me get it, because they feel they can actually contact you and hear your voice. That's the only thing that being a celebrity does for you. Apart from that, celebrities are normal human beings like every other Nigerian. They are normal human beings. It's business. The bank will sell to POS and they will resell to consumers. If the bank says there's no money, where are the POS vendors getting the ones they are using? May God help us. That's it. Obviously, it's business. These people don't already hold meeting. They don't already hold meeting. There's one meeting they have already held behind Nigerians. And they have concluded that, okay, if they come, be telling them that there's no money, then they will now be coming to us. Then when they reach us now, we'll be doing like this, we'll be doing like that, we'll be collecting like this, we'll be collecting like that. And it's very wrong. And it's very wrong. And do you know why they're even allowing this election to go the way it's going like this? Because they fear straightforward people. They don't want straightforwardness. You come and spoil market for them. How will they eat if you are straightforward? How will they eat if you are standing for the truth? How will they eat if you are carrying the masses along? They want to grow by themselves. They don't want anybody to grow. They don't want anybody to move ahead. Oh God, Nigeria. Anytime I think Nigeria matter, I feel one strong headache like this. I feel one strong headache, I'm telling you, because I don't know. It feels as if it's a joke. Like the country is becoming a joke. Day in, day out, day in, day out. Nobody can even travel from a different country and say, okay, let me go to Nigeria, like my abroad, and be hustling there and be sending money to my people. Which money you want to send? You're not seeing the one to eat. Is it the one to send you see? Eh? It's only in Nigeria that you will be collecting Western Union. By you cannot send out. You see? And that thing in this 21st century is not normal. It's actually not. It's just that when you stay in somewhere where it's the abnormality is too much, the abnormal becomes your normal. And now you think that is normal, but it's not actually normal. Danny Medina. You're welcome, Danny. Mercy, you're welcome. If you stay somewhere that people are so abnormal and things are so abnormal, the abnormal becomes your normal. It's just when like you stay in a family full of domestic violence, okay? You grow up in this house where people are always fighting, people are always quarreling, people are always, and now you grow up and you feel like this is it. This is life. If you go to a place where people are not fighting, you feel like something is missing. You're actually missing the craziness. You're missing the noise. You're missing the fights. So that's just Nigeria. They don't have light, but they feel it's normal because they have grown up in darkness. They have not been having light for quite a while. And they have tried everything and they see that there's nothing they can do. So they have no choice than to embrace it that, okay, there's normally no light. Now they're trying to make Nigerians believe that there is no money in the bank. And very soon, if care is not taken, it's gonna become their normal. They're going to know that if you need money, you have to use money to buy money, which is very wrong. It's not supposed to be like that. It's not supposed to be like that. Okay, what of those people who don't have enough to buy? You only have the one to spend. You don't have the one to pay to buy it. What about those people? Because we have those people in every country now. We have those people in every country. Not every finger is equal. Not everybody is equal. Not everybody can afford that kind of thing. One of us just said it now that you want to withdraw 10,000. They will now tell you to use 3,000 to buy it. If you have that 10,000, it's the only one you have, and you don't have the 3K to buy. What happens? What now? Hey, Nigeria, no now, no. Guys, Nigeria needs God's intervention. Oh, anybody now who is still sitting down looking at one pastor's face and say, "Oh, Daddy said, Daddy G.O. said that the Lord showed him, the Lord, he did there with the Lord." All those pastors that have been coming out, they have been talking different things, different opinions. And if they are being led by the Spirit, like I said before, they cannot be talking different opinions like that. They will be talking things that match. You understand? The Bible is big. The Bible was written with different writers. But because they were led by the Spirit, that's why if you read the Bible, you see that things are matching. This one is connecting to this one, is aligning to this one, to the end. There's no confusion with God. Once you see that this one is coming out and saying, the Lord showed me this one, oh, the Lord showed me the other one, the Lord showed me, just know there's confusion. That is not God. Some of those pastors, they are being paid. They are being paid to prophesy face prophecy. They are not actually seeing anything. God did not tell them anything. The Spirit did not lead them anything. They are telling you what they were paid to tell you. And because you trust that the GO too much, you believe it. And once you believe it, you fall. When you fall for it, you vote for the wrong people. I don't know what people were told to vote Ned Nwoko in again. Or maybe they just voted Ned because he's Regina's husband and they like Regina. Because she has a very huge following. And that's what the guy used. He used Regina's following for his own benefit. And because some people just like Regina, you know the way you just see somebody and your spirit will just like the person. Okay? So the person will just decide, okay, since it's Regina's husband, let me vote. But what you are forgetting is that the same Ned was there even before he married the small Regina. He was there. And what he did in the past is what we are talking about. It's the same person. How sure are you that the person has changed? Because me, I don't think the person has changed. And it's not because of the little wife that he married that has a good heart that the man will now suddenly change and start treating everybody nicely the way he's treating the wife. It's not possible. It's not. It's not. Igbos will tell you, Odro possible. It is not possible. The same person that was grabbing land, the same person that was arresting people up and down, the same people that was a person that was intimidating widows, all of a sudden, Nigerians just decided to vote him in again. Why? Because he's Regina's husband. Yeah, Nigerians. No, now. You people can do better than this. Even if you people disappointed Regina, she would have understood. Because I remember there's a video that went viral. Actually, they went somewhere with their husband, and everybody was shouting, Peter Obi, Peter Obi, and even the Regina herself was laughing about it. She was laughing. Yes. She was laughing because she's still a kid. Her mates were busy shouting Peter Obi, Peter Obi, and she was busy following the old man. Promise, stop it. Stop the noise. She was busy following the old man. And then when the people started laughing at Ned, she too, she joined into the laughter. She forgot that it's the husband that... Oh, God. I'm sorry to laugh, but if Regina herself laughed at her own husband, why won't I? Like, why won't I? And then now she came and she decided to use Mercy Johnson's strategy to beg and plead, and because she has a huge following and she has people who just personally like her for the fact that she's Regina, people that just connect with her because of her wonderful movies, or people that just love her because they love the mother, Richard Daniels. They just decided to fall and vote Ned. And to me, personally, this is my opinion. Nobody should crucify me for it. Personally, I feel Ned doesn't deserve that chair. Even that office, no, no, no. Ned doesn't deserve that office. Why? Because it's the same people. The same people that intimidated the masses in the past. And it's the same person. And 98% chances are he's going to continue the evil from where he left it. He's going to continue the evil from where he stopped. Then people will now come out and start crying. Crying over what? Spilled milk? No people that spill am. That milk, who spilled it? The moment you vote the wrong person, you have spilled the milk. And you have to deal with it. It's just like when a child cries for something, like a matchbox or a lighter, and you give the child the lighter, and the child lights the lighter, and the lighter lights the child's hand. Because if you say, stop, don't touch it, the child will not hear. The child will want to see. He want to feel. Why is mommy telling me not to touch the lighter? Why is she stopping me not to touch the matches? Is it not the same matches she's using? So to avoid all those stories, you now say, okay, take. Now after the child don't take, after she or he has burnt themselves, then they will now start crying. Then you now go and tell the child, if I didn't give you, you would have said, mommy did not like me. That's why she did not give me. Now that I've given you, shebi you have seen what the matches used to do. So next time, if I say don't touch matches, you don't say don't touch it. But for this time, it has already burnt their hand. He said next time, don't touch. But this time around, it has already happened and you cannot reverse it. Same thing to politics. If you select the wrong person, the person will start their wrongdoings from where they stopped last time. And then you will be forced to stay there under the person's ruling, under the person's mercy, until further notice. You stay there until further notice, I'm telling you. So Nigeria needs intervention. It needs prayers. It needs people to be strong. It's actually needed obedient movement. I'm sorry to say. And yes, we are strong obedience and we move. We move, okay? We move like, hey, we are moving like breeze. Have you seen that strong breeze? That strong breeze that you cannot control. That one that will come with rain and it will be blowing the windows up and down, and you're trying to close this one, that one is broken, and you're trying to push this one, that kind of breeze. That's obedience breeze. And Nigerians actually really need that thing. That's the only way out now, as I'm seeing it. And prayers to be praying that even after tomorrow's election, let the will of God be done. And whatever court cases are going on, let us collect back our mandate. Like, everybody knows that who won is Peter Obi. Do we need to say it? When they were counting votes, maybe they were counting and everybody was hearing. Then when they are now announcing president-elect, they are now announcing something different. No, now. Even the people that won, they are not confident in themselves. They are not even happy. They are even protesting. But not right now. Even women have come out of their shell. They are on the streets. You saw the River State women. They are on the streets, being led by Thatcher. They are on the streets. They don't want to hear story again. Everybody wants better things now. Like now, it's like Nigerians, they are shining their eye very well.
Yes, guys, so that marks the end of our live today. Thank you so much for sticking around to the end. Yes. Whew. I just want to wish you everybody, the ones that is night at your place, good night. The ones that is morning at your place, have a very wonderful morning and start of your day like kickoff. The ones that is afternoon, have a very fantastic and blessed afternoon. Yes, and let's meet again on our next live. Okay? Subscribe if you haven't subscribed to my channel, my darlings, and stay blessed.